Many progressives have been up in arms recently because of an interview. Harry Reid, the past Senate Majority Leader, he kind of gave the implication that somehow Elizabeth Warren is just sort of, she'll come around, take a look at this, and then we'll take it on the other side.
Democrats, that she is too far left.
I think that's, let's just wait. For example, Medicare for all, I asked me, how do you feel about that? I said, I think what we need to do first is let's make sure Obamacare is strengthened again. Republicans have done everything they can to hurt it. Let's strengthen it. We almost got the public option the first time. That's as good as Medicare for all anyway. And so
that's not what she's saying, though.
Well, but I think you give her some time. I think that she's not in love with that. I think you'll wait and see how that all turns out.
So you think she's more pragmatic than
Oh,
people?
I know she's pragmatic. Just wait.
Okay, so that has a whole lot of people up in arms. Oh, she's pragmatic, and we don't want, it seems like she's going to do what all presidents do, right? Go into office and go ahead and make a change if she's the one to get elected, if Bernie doesn't get elected. Well, let me tell you something. It doesn't matter who gets elected to the presidency. Or the president is one thing, the presidency is another thing. The presidency has a gravity that unless you are the one pushing it, that it's going to go to the person who is really telling it what to do. And currently, and for some time now, that's been the plutocracy. Now, we are the ones that have to execute. But here's the deal. We just have to make sure to hold Elizabeth to Elizabeth. Remember this from the debate.
I didn't spend most of my time in Washington. I spent most of my time studying one basic question, and that is why hardworking people go broke. And one of the principal reasons for that is the cost of health care. And back when I was studying it, 2 out of every 3 families that ended up in bankruptcy after a serious medical problem had health insurance. The problem we've got right now is the overall cost of health care. And look, you can try to spin this any way you want. I've spent my entire life on working on how America's middle class has been hollowed out and how we fight back. I've put out nearly 50 plans on how we can fight back and how we can rebuild an America that works. And a part of that is we've got to stop Americans from going bankrupt over health care.
Senator
My
Klobuchar.
question is not why do Bernie and I support a wealth tax. It's why does everyone else on this stage think it is more important to protect billionaires than it is to invest in an entire generation of Americans?
Thank you.
Now, in that video, why did I choose that video? I mean, it's not that she just came out and said, oh, I absolutely want Medicare for all. Oh, I absolutely, no. My thing is the understanding of the math. And you know how I think. It's the understanding of the math. And if you understand the math, Medicare is the only way to go. And she ties herself in another segment to Bernie. Do you really think that if she gets into office and the pressure remains, and not only the pressure remains from the progressive activists and the progressive folk out there, but that we have all these videos ready to fly to show this is what you said. Do you think, I don't think I've seen a particular person running who has been so emphatic in saying these are the issues that I stand for. Yes, they could always say have the presidency and we can always not put the pressure on. But if we get whichever progressive elected, we are going to have to continue to work. And we have these to remind these folks what they said they were for. But it's not only her we have to worry about. It is the entire Congress. It is the entire Senate. But folks, don't let what Harry Reid has to say make a change. Harry Reid is old school, and he thinks that everything is going to continue the way it has always been. Well, you know what? This time around, there could be a new sheriff in town.